Sorry about that. I hope that everybody can see me now. Please send me hearts, thumbs up. Let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me, because I'm not sure what happened. So let me know, please, if you can hear me or if you can see me. Okay, I see it says okay. I see somebody's watching. Are we okay now, ladies? Are we okay? And okay, I see thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, great, great, great. Great, great, great. I'm seeing thumbs up. Come on, give me some more thumbs up. Let me know if you can see me. I could hear and see you. Thank you so much. Okay, great. All right, I don't know if you heard everything else that I said before this, but you know, there were some things I was talking about. I don't mind repeating it. I'm just saying that, you know, this is a program the Lord had placed in my spirit many years ago. 2009, the Lord had placed this upon my spirit to do the Mujer a Mujer. And lately, he's been just coming back up and saying, I got to stir this gift up again and bring this program back, because there is so much going on, you know, in this world. And like I said, I send my condolences, first of all, to all the people that are going through right now with this coronavirus. I send my condolences to those that have lost their loved ones, you know. But I'm just saying also at the same time to let us embrace each other. Let us hold on, knowing that the God that we serve is a mighty God, and he never allowed anything to happen that he don't already have control over. Amen. So let us just continue to be precautious. Let us continue to pray and to support each other. I'm very excited about this program because it's for us ladies. It's for us queens. You know, the Lord has given us this because, you know, sometimes it's like as women we go through so much. You know, we are mothers, and being a mother, sometimes you are a mother, you're a physician, you're a teacher, you're a healer, you're all these things. And at the end of the day, we try to be strong for everybody and for everything else. So the Lord is saying, you know, go ahead and bring this life. Get the women together. Let these beautiful queens know that they are not alone. You know, sometimes I would go on Facebook and I would see young ladies talking about they are in pain and they are hurting and they lost their loved one, and people don't know that they are sad and that they don't feel good in their bodies. And you know, it's so much going on. I know that the coronavirus is going on, but guess what? There's a lot of stuff that is also going on. So this is the assignment that the Lord gave me. It's not an assignment that started yesterday. Like I said, it started many years ago. Those that were part of the group knows the Mujer a Mujer, meaning woman to woman, right? And we've been, you know, feeding the poor, talking to each other. Some women came into this program feeling lost. And once they gave their testimony and everybody talked, they realized that, wow, I'm not the only one that's feeling this. So this is what I want. So feel free to text, to answer, to ask questions. Oh, hi, sweetie. Jessica White, John M. Prescott. Yes, feel free to ask questions. We have a great speaker, a woman of God that I respect. I respect so much, you know. And I know she's going to come. The topic that the Lord gave us to deal with today is putting God first above everything. You understand? I believe that this is so important because, you know, he is our source of living. You know, so in everything that we do, he's saying that we got to acknowledge him so that he will direct our path. Okay? Because like I'm telling you, preparing to do this, because I know that is God that is placing this in my spirit. Because women are so depressed. Women are dying daily. Ella Lois, hi baby, hi queen. Jeanette Charles, hi sweetheart. You know, women are dying, believers. Low self-esteem, the sense of failure, losing a loved one, the sense of having your child. Some women have women that their sons are in prison. You know, women that didn't raise them a certain way and they are in prison for doing a mistake, making a mistake. And now this is what's happening. You understand? I have women that are really, their self-esteem is down to the ground. Women that are out there looking for love in all of the wrong places. And it goes on and on and on. We have women that living in abuse situation, living in marriage, that they just in there because this is what they have to do now. You understand? So it's so much that goes on with us being a mother, being a woman. It's not easy. But you know what? God built us a certain way. We are nurturers. We nurture. We walk for 9 months with a human being in our womb. That in itself is powerful. So there's something about us women. We got to get it together. Because we are the ones that, as the baby, you know, we have them in our womb, and we start to nurture them. This is where they get their eyes, their ears, their nose, they develop their nails. They start to, the first voice that they are hearing is our voice. Even from in the womb, they are being fed by us. But if we as women, if we are not together, the same way we feed them positive thing, it's the same way we feed them negative things. Because why? We are coming from a dark place, a lot of us. And sometimes people are very critical. People are very judgmental. You know, you have older women that are coming from way back in the days with generational curses, and then having children and then passing that same generational curse from you to the child, from the child to the other child, to the other child. And we raising kids in these kind of situations, right? So, you know, God had placed something in me. I have this thing about women, even my little princesses that's coming, you know. How can we speak to them if we ourselves can admit that we have a lot going on? So yes, we are going to touch some very hard topics. I'm just trying to set the stage here because, like I said, we have an awesome woman of God that's going to break it down to us about putting God first and why. You understand? But I'm just trying to set this little stage here to let you know you are not alone. Yes, coronavirus is going on, but at the same time, there are mothers right now that are home every day with their kids now and can't even deal with it because these kids were in school. But now with all the bills, all the things that you're going through, everything that's on the mind, you know, can't focus. And now you got to try to deal with the kids. Some women are saying they're taking their hats off for the teachers because they see what the teachers are going through. You understand? So I just feel that, my beautiful queens, I just feel that it's time. It's time for us to not tear each other's down. It's time for us to embrace each other. It's time for us to teach that we are queens. You understand? We are precious in the sight of God. We are precious on this earth. But if nobody wants to talk about certain things, we are ashamed of talking about it, then something has to change. So here it is. So this is all God. This is all God. And I would like to begin this segment with the serenity prayer. Every time I come here, I want to start with the serenity prayer, because when I started the group in Panama, this is the prayer that we start. Every opening, this is what we start. Let me see the little hearts and the little things. Let me know that you are there and you're hearing me, and it's all well. If you can put up your little crown, put up your little crown, text in your little crowns, let me know. Let me feel you, because I'm not there. Let me feel your vibes, okay? So the prayer goes like this. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. To accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that already happened, but the courage to change the things now that I can change, and the wisdom to know the difference, because what happened already happened. We can't change that, ladies, but we have to start cutting down on the pattern of passing it down. Some women raise kids where it's just her and the boys, and women, we think we can raise boys. Yes, we do the best that we can, and most of them turn out awesome, to be awesome men, women of God, awesome lawyers, awesome doctors, awesome this. But I tell you, if you sit them down and you talk to those men, they will say, yes, my mom did her best, and yes, I'm this because of her, and yes, my mom made sacrifice. But they will let you know that they needed their dad. They needed their dad in their life. And that's a little part of it that we cannot give to them, but we gave it our best shot. Okay? So at times we become very tired. We tired. You understand? We are tired. And then, God placed other princesses, little queens that are coming up in our life to try to, guide the right way. But some of them are in some dark places. They are in some places that they can't find their way out. They can't find their way out. And if you think it's just the young girls, there are some women that carrying a burden, carrying pain, carrying hurt, carrying hate, carrying disappointment, carrying 30 years into it without knowing how to let it go. So with that said, I'm not going to prolong this. We are going to touch these topics. We're going to have different speakers. The Lord is showing me that I should start out doing this every first Monday and every last Monday of the month. If you all have any other suggestion about the days, if you want more days, whatever time that you prefer, this is just the first day. We just trying to get to know each other's right now. This is just the first day. We trying to put it, everything into perspective to see how we're going to, what the Lord is saying, how we're going to do this. You could give me suggestions. You could inbox me, let me know, Bishop, maybe we can do this, maybe we can do that. Please touch this topic here. Let me hear what the other ladies have to say about that topic, and, so on as we go. Because that's the way we did it when we had the woman-to-woman group in Panama. And every time we came, it was awesome. It was awesome. So let's try to do that. So I'm not going to prolong anymore, because we have an awesome speaker. I'm telling you, this woman of God, she is really, really awesome. And what I like about it is that she's my very own bishop, Archbishop mother. Yes, I'm going to give a clap for that. Come on, put up those love, 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 love. So just to give you a little idea of who she is, those that don't know her, which I know a lot of you do know who is this awesome woman of God. I have a little biography, a little background of who this woman is and the different things that she achieved. And why I'm doing this is because I want to show you that as women, and I know that my bishop mother, my Archbishop mother, she have her own stories. You know, she has her own story, but it's hers to tell. But she has her own stories, and look at where God brought her from. Look at where God have her today. So this is a good example to show us that we as women, we can achieve so much more. So much more. So, her name is Archbishop Dr. Estel Nice. Is the senior pastor of the St. Mary's Spiritual Church Incorporated in Brooklyn, New York. She's also attended Christian Gospel Missionary Bible Institute of Cumberland University, where she received her bachelor, master, and doctorate in theology. You know that word right there, that word, and I kept repeating it before I came on here, okay? Theology. Girls, I got it, theology. Theology. She's also a mother of 2 boys, two granddaughters, brothers, nieces, and nephews, sisters, along with her spiritual family. She loves to feed the poor, different places, Panama, Trinidad, Jamaica, India, just to mention a few. Dr. Nice is a true community servant who gives so much of herself, and by God's grace, she will continue to serve all of these areas. By God's grace, she will continue to serve all of these areas. So with no longer ado, I'm going to present to you. She's right here on the phone. We try to do to bring her on and live, but I don't know, Facebook like have a thing now that you can't, add the person live with you, but she's right here, and we find another way how she's going to do this. So Archbishop Mother, are you there? Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. Can y'all hear her? Come on. Put up the hearts for our Archbishop Mother. She's here. Let's do this. Okay, Mother, it's all yours.
Well, first of all, I want to greet our Heavenly Father and greet you, my dear Bishop Barber.
Thank you, Mother.
All the listeners and the viewers, I want to greet you in no other name than the name of the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Amen to that. Can y'all hear her? Let me know if you could hear her.
As our bishop mentioned earlier, that this program is about women.
Yes.
Having a conversation.
Yes.
And I am thankful that, she chose to help me on the show for the first segment of the show.
Yes.
I am thankful that the Lord, gave her the vision, and today we are, starting out, but we know that as we go along, it will get better.
Better, yes.
I will make a way where you are able to see the faces.
Yes.
And hear voices.
Yes, that's the goal.
We're going to do it this way. Amen?
Yes, Mother.
So
amen.
Those that are on the line right now, I just want you to write, I'm here.
Come on, y'all heard what the Archbishop Mother said.
I'm here.
Though she said those that's online, she wants to see you right. I'm here. Come on, that's what she's saying. She wants to hear you, see you right. I'm here. Let's put it up. Let us know. Come on, Queens. Let's go. We got to be obedient.
You are here.
Okay, Adelina Jones say, I'm here. Angela Rosario say, I'm here. Raquel Clark say, I'm here. Gregory Gibson say, I'm here. Latifa Clark, I'm here. Come on, let's do it. Kimberly T. Joseph, I'm here. Jenny Zephyrin, I'm here. Sister Coochie, we are here. Okay. Francine Clark, I'm here. Okay, she said everybody's here. Judith Black, I'm here. Let's go.
Amen. Amen. And as our bishop said that our topic today is about putting God first. You know, and I just want to first give God thanks for this opportunity that we have.
Palmeda.
Though we are all shut in, we can still get together and praise God together.
Yes.
Amen?
Yes. Amen.
Our theme today is put God first.
Put God first.
Let me do a prayer here first.
Yes.
Heavenly Father, I come to you now in the name of your Son Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Our Savior. Asking you this evening, Lord, to take charge. Use me in the way that you see fit to use me tonight, that I will touch the heart of the women who are on this program right now. Heavenly Father, I want to ask of thee that you will give divine healing now in every area of our life.
Yes.
Our spirit and the mind and will, emotion, our physical being. May you work with us according to your divine plan and order for our lives. Father, this evening, Lord, we want to ask you to be among us today, and may you, dear Lord, take full charge of our mind, bodies, and soul. Help us and grant us healing this hour. We pray for those that are going through this sickness and illness with the coronavirus.
Yes.
We know that you are the great physician and that you are able. Father, we thank you and we bless you. We glorify you.
Yes.
We honor you this evening, and we know that with you
all things are possible.
So
Yes.
bring forth your name into this program today. In Jesus' name I pray.
Amen. Amen.
Amen. Well, as we are getting ready to begin this discussion,
yes,
for it is not a preaching, people. It is a discussion.
It's not a preach, it's a discussion. Yes.
We will partake of it.
Yes.
We know that the Bible tells us in Proverbs, the 3rd chapter,
yes,
and the 6th verse, it says, in all your ways,
yes,
acknowledge him, and he
will
make your path straight.
Yes, yes.
He will direct your path.
Yes.
You will accept it. We know that God is able, as long as we invite his presence into all that we do. We know that he is able to do exceeding abundantly for each and every one of us, more than we can think or even ask of him.
Yes.
And this is only for those who love him.
Yes.
So I hope and pray that all of us who are here tonight love the Lord with all our heart, our mind, and our soul. If you have that, then you have no problem in putting God first.
Yes.
All right? So
all right.
it tells us in Matthew 6:33 also, it says, but seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness.
Yes.
And all these things
shall be added
unto you.
Yes.
You know, we as people, as women of God or men of God who are listening tonight, we need to consider all time to put God first.
Yes.
We need to have God before us in everything that we do.
Yes.
Amen?
Amen.
So, if we go down in that very same chapter of the book of Proverbs, the 3rd one, the 7th verse says, be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil.
Yes.
Amen?
Amen.
So these are the things that we need to have in our life. Have the fear of the Lord. If you fear the Lord, then you reverence the Lord. We know when we rise in the morning, we should always, not maybe, or perhaps always make sure and turn our face towards the Lord.
Yes.
Thanks for giving us life, for waking us up, and to direct us for the rest of the day. We cannot just rise and begin to move and do all these other things, and then when we remember the Lord, we place Him. This is why sometimes we encounter some serious things during the day, because we are not putting God first.
Right.
Amen?
Amen.
So, what I want to say today is that we as women, you know, we have a whole lot of things on our mind.
Come on.
A whole lot of stuff that we walk with on our back as our, you know, luggage, I will call it.
Yes.
We need to leave all those things behind. We need to put them aside and put them all in the hand of the Lord. This way we are able to turn to Him first and make sure that He directs our path.
Yes.
Acknowledge God in everything that we do. Before we make decisions in our lives, before we make any major decisions, minor decisions, we need to seek God first.
Yes.
We need to seek God first thing in the morning, first thing in every decision we have to make. We need to seek God in every area of our life.
Yes.
Young people, we know that it ain't like in our time, it's different for you today, but guess what? If you seek God, if you follow the instructions that He gives you and you be obedient to those instructions, you will be able to come out of it victorious.
Yes. Bishop Mother, can I say something? Can I interrupt for a minute?
Sure.
I feel like, you know, while you're saying that, you know, we got to seek God in everything that we do, that meaning what you're saying, that we cannot lean onto our own understanding. And what I'm getting from you is that because of the weight that we as women we carry, at times the weight can become so heavy. So we have to have, you know, our source, which we call our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. He is our source. He said, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So, you know, sometimes what happened, I believe, Bishop Mother, is that, you know, we know God a little bit better, a little bit more than some women that don't know God in a certain way. So for some of those women, when we say that, it might seem like, okay, just give it to God. Just, you know, make sure to, you know, put God first in everything. But can I say that I remember, you know, back in the day when I was not seeking God or having a relationship with God the way I have the relationship with Him now. I was young. I was going out there, 23. I'm in New York, big time, big things is happening. I'm going here. My girlfriends, they were going, you know. Bishop Mother was running in the club, the basement. And, you know, so a lot of times, you know, in the basement, when you come, you partying all night in the basement. When you come out of the basement, it's already bright. This is like 9 in the morning. You understand? Like I said, people, whoever can handle this, I'm sorry, we go in there, right? And I'm going there, Bishop Mother. And when and when you come out from there, it's already bright. So I can only speak for myself. I remember coming out from the basement. The dual has, and when you come out, it's bright and you see the church people going to church, you know, with their big hats and they're making it to church. And we coming out from the basement, not feeling no pain. Okay? I ain't feeling no pain. I was having my little drinks here, my little this there and stuff like that. So when I look at these church people and they look so perfect, this, I'm telling you, as a young girl, this is how I used to look at them. They look so perfect. They look like there's no sin. There's no nothing. They have never done nothing wrong. They just look like the angels, and they just look. And and I'm like, oh God, look at the church people. They're going to church, and you trying to hide from the church people. But you know, as as I grow older in faith, I started to seek God. Now, when the Lord called me, and Bishop Mother, you said when the Lord arrests you, he has to arrest you. So when the Lord started to arrest me, and I started to learn him for myself, I started to realize, oh no, well, these church people and everything that I taught, they have their own stories too. You understand? So, I personally am saying to the youngers that feel like, okay, the Archbishop Mother is speaking, I am speaking, you may see us look a certain way now. You understand? But it was a process that got us here. It wasn't, we didn't come here overnight. Right, Mother?
We sure didn't. I mean, it was a process for me too.
Mm-hmm. We're listening, Mama.
Yeah, it was a process for me too, because, I mean, I went through that same thing that you went through, where I was out there, and my whole thing was, when I get home, my mom gonna tell me anyway, better make sure you go to church.
Yeah.
That was her thing. I don't care what you do.
Okay.
When you get home, whatever time you get home, you make sure you are up.
Okay.
And serve God.
Go with it. Go ahead.
You see, when it starts from home, growing up with your parents, how they do it, and then in those times, I choose was to go Catholic, because I figure I'm coming from a party, I want to go to rest, so I pick the 1-hour service, and I go sit down and hear it. And in those days in Panama, they wasn't speaking really the Spanish we knew, they was speaking in Latin, and we just sat there, I hear the priest, and amen, you get your communion, and you're gone.
Your communion, and you're out of there.
Exactly. And I was fine with that, but then once as time went, I feel like the older we begin to get, more responsible we become, then the Lord says, now I got you. And he begins to prick you. He begins to, do certain things in your life, and then your mind begins to change now. And then I began to read more, and because before I was dependent on my mother's prayer.
There, come on.
To read for myself.
Yes.
And one of the things my mom used to tell me, I began to find them on my own in the Bible.
Yes.
And that was like a mind blower for me. It's like, wow, wait, this thing wasn't just her telling me these things. This thing is written here.
Come on.
And eventually I wanted to know more and more and more and more. And like I said, me by my hand, I said, no, you're going to serve me with all your heart.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I was baptized in 1990, and from then to now, I never turned back, and I begin to love him more and more. The more I start.
Okay, Mother, I have to see if they can hear us. 1 minute, Mother.
You understand?
1 minute, Bishop.
We don't want to
Okay.
take our time
Right.
to set ourselves aside. It cannot happen. The Bible tells us in the 1 Peter and the 2nd chapter, it says, the 6th verse, it says, humble yourself, therefore, under the mighty hand of God.
Yes.
That he may exalt you in due time. If we don't begin to humble ourselves, we will stay the same way. There will be no changes. That's why I always say there are a lot of people who are baptized, and they go into church Sunday after Sunday, but they're not saved.
Come on. Go ahead and touch that.
Relationship.
Go ahead.
They don't know people that can't go in a church house today because of what we are going through. They are suffering because they felt like I needed to be in a church building, but then you can't have your own thing at home. This is the time a lot of people used to go around and say, I don't need a good church. I could stay home and do it. Well, hey,
Here it is. Here it is.
The Lord now put us in a situation where we now have to be home. And home with who? Home with family. A lot of people live in an apartment with their family, and believe me, they don't even know the family. So it's time now that the government gave and unite the family.
Yes.
Bring the family together in prayer. Listen, even if you don't know to pray the big time prayer, don't follow the big time prayer. Follow your heart. What your heart tells you to speak to the Lord, use that. And just bring the family together in prayer. This is how my mom did it.
Yeah.
She had us, she would say, I'll get fasting Saturday at this time. And I'm expecting you to be there. And hey, it's mother, so we showed up.
Yeah.
But doing this, it kept us in a certain place where we knew, hey, wait a minute, we can't do this, because you start to feel guilty. The more you read the Word of God, the more the Word of God set itself in your heart.
Yeah.
The harder it is for you as a believer
Yeah.
or a Christian to do certain things. But if we play the game where we one foot in and one foot out, it's easy for us to go out there and do what we want.
Yeah.
But when you begin to get that word in you, it allows you to settle back.
Yeah.
And just wait and see what the Lord is saying to do.
I understand. I'm going to jump in here, Mother. I can understand what you're saying, because I've heard your story before, about how your mom used to have the Thanksgiving, and, and she didn't care whether you guys went out at nighttime, in morning time, y'all better be in church. You understand? So I could see with that, because I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm not going away from the woman topic. Women, we are still right here with the woman topic. We are just, we are just trying to show you that, because we believe, and we're not trying to convince even people that have their own faith and their own way of doing things. We're not here trying to convince you to join who we are. No, we are giving our testimony. We are letting you know that this is the Lord. This is our source. Our source is the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. This is who we follow. This is who we believe in. We are not ashamed of him. So we are just giving testimonies. Okay. So I understand what the Archbishop Mother is saying, because sometimes it takes the parents, like even with my kids, with my kids, Bishop Mother, as soon as I was able to understand, certain things, and I'm gonna tell you, ladies, something that you may not even know. Okay, because we're talking about acknowledging God. I'm telling you, today I can sit here and I can say he is my source. Okay, if it wasn't for him, I would not be able to sit with you guys. I'm telling you, it's so much that I have to tell you. A lot. It's a lot that I gotta give you, because I want you to see this is the person, that the ambassador, Bishop Brenda. But you know what? Every day, ladies, is a work. It's not an overnight thing. This thing is work. You have to work it. You have to work it every day, ladies, because we are suffering. You are being depressed. We are being depressed. We and what happened, Archbishop Mother, is that a lot of time, women are so beat down by giving so much of their self. Giving so much of themselves that after a while you gave out so much that now you don't know your own head from your foot, because you gave so much. But what you are saying is that even though we giving so much, we gotta be able to put back in.
Yes.
Come, Mother. We got to be able to put in. What are we putting back after we keep giving? The children, the husband, the problem, the other person, even as us, as bishops and female bishops and stuff. A lot of times, it's even hard for us, because we as women sometimes we kind of want it's like you want to be pushed aside, so you have to stand up and say, thus says the Lord, and the Lord give you this vision. You, Archbishop Mother, with being the head of your church, and with your overseer or Apostle Conley, I bless him, because he allow you to be who God called you to be.
Yes, I am thankful for that.
You understand? And that is so important, when you speak about your mom, I can relate with you when it come on to things like that, because anybody that knows Mother Pet, this is my mom, my bishop mother. Hi, mother. Greetings, 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 mom. Right? Anybody knows Mother Pet, you know that Bishop Mother Pet was the one that took all her grandchildren and make sure that they are baptized, you know? And I'm telling you, I went kicking. Bishop Mother.
Yes.
Let me tell you, your daughter went down kicking, girl.
But guess what? That's all right, because you look where you are today. Look what the Lord has done in your life.
Listen, Bishop Mother, you know me, right? Listen, I went down kicking. I remember I was 15 years old. I was 15 years old. And I'm just starting to live my little young people's life and start to have my little boyfriend and my little this and my little that. And my mother is talking about she's getting ready, you know, preparing me for baptism at the age of 15. My young friends, none of them baptized and all of this stuff, but Mother Pet is dressing me up in all this white clothes and this turban and walking me out in the neighborhood with all this turban and this white dress and all this stuff, talking about she's getting ready to baptize me, right?
Oh, yes.
Bishop Mother, listen.
It was hard to tell those parents that you don't want to.
There you go. It was hard to tell them. I dare tell Mother Pet, I'm not going and get baptized. Who? She said, I'm going to get baptized. I'm going to get baptized. You understand? And you know the way our house is in Panama. You stay in the living room, you look up the hill, you could see the church people coming, you know, them dressing their white and stuff. And there's something, listen, I was like, hey, you know, the church people coming, I'm trying to get out the way.
Yes, amen. Listen, when we were growing up, though, we had respect for these people.
Yeah.
We played with them.
Yeah.
You understand? Once we saw them people coming down the road with the white dress and the turban and the big bag, and no matter what kind of behavior we had, all that stopped.
That's the key right there. That's the key.
All that stopped.
Yeah.
Why? Because it doesn't matter. Listen, from we were young, they were placing this in us. They were putting this thing into us. Even if we wasn't ready for it, they kept putting it there, because you know what? Today, that is what helped us. That's
what I'm trying to tell, you know, my beautiful queens. I'm trying to tell you, the Archbishop Mother, I read her biography. You could, when we come off live, I'm only trying to be here till 8 o'clock. Let me know when it's 8 o'clock, guys. It's past 8 o'clock. Oh my gosh.
6 minutes past.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we
give them a 10 minutes.
Give them a 10 minutes. Bishop Mother, let me tell you something. Listen, it was so funny. You know, like you said back in those times, you see, those mothers were very strong. Even though, like I said, some mothers had their own load that they were carrying, but they never let us know. They never showed it to us. They didn't, you know, as children, we felt so free. We felt like there was no problems. We didn't feel no problems. We were busy out there picking mangoes from the tree and looking for the gneps and going to school and coming back in the mud and, you know, all these things. So something is missing.
Yes.
Why my babies
What
are
is
feeling...
missing is you know what is missing? Let me tell you what's missing, Bishop. What is missing is that we all are on a device now at home.
Come on.
Everybody has a device in their hand.
Right there. Right there.
Everybody has the time where you come together as a family.
Love you too, Ken.
I remember growing up.
Yeah.
My mom, and let me tell you about putting down first. My mother used to make sure we had Sundays.
Yeah.
Sunday evening, we sat at the table. Everybody, every child in the house, and my dad and my mom sat at the table with us. They made sure and said a grace before we eat.
Come on. Yes.
To pick up that bowl with the rice and you pick what you want and you pass it to the person next to you. The salad comes, you pass
Love
it.
you, Yolanda Nice. Yes.
We're not doing this anymore. We're not doing it. So the family is all split up.
Yes, yes, Angela, I see you.
Video game.
Mm-hmm.
And parents in their room looking at whatever they want.
Yeah.
Or the girls are in the living room doing.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And the time, and this is what I'm saying. This is the time now. This situation we are in is the time to bring family together. This whole thing about the Bible is about family. When God began to put everything together, His mind was on family. Meaning men should be the head of the household, men should be in charge, men should be there to teach the children how men should treat them. Men should be there to teach their boy children how to treat a woman, how to respect the elderly. But everything just got sidetracked.
It's
and
like,
now with this millennium that we are in, with this new generation, forget it.
It's
You're in the
like
same house and they sending you a text from another room to tell you what's happening or ask you a question.
yes.
What's going to phone from the bedroom and you in the living room. So everything has changed.
Yes.
There is no opportunity where we teaching our children to put God first. There's none.
Yes, and you know what, my Archbishop, I can say that even though my mom, Mother Pet, had instilled all these values and all these things into us, especially because my mom had 5 girls, 1 boy. And she instilled, values into us and stuff like that from we, young girls, right? When I'm going to speak for myself, when I got to a certain age, okay? And like I said, I came to America. Now, I'm baptized at 15 years old. And I came to America, maybe I think I was 20. You understand? When I came and I met up with, my friends and stuff, and I started working and I saw this big money coming in that I never saw before. I'm working like 6 days a week and my mom left me with her place and went back to Panama. I had furnitures. I didn't need anything. Everything was there for me to just go ahead and take and use it. You understand? So it's like, even though I was baptized and I know all these things, and so it's like sometimes I feel that you still have to go through a process. Because like you said, even though your mom was teaching you this thing, you had to learn God for yourself.
You got that right.
You had to go through and bruise your knee and fall down and get back up and bleed and all this so that you can. But guess what? The seed was already planted though.
Yes, and that's the key.
The seed was already planted. So when the fire turned up on me and I feel like I can't go on, I had to dig back into my childhood. I had to dig back into that place. You understand? And I was able to come out eventually, because it's a long story we ain't going to talk about. That's why I can come, Bishop Mother, and I can speak to women, because been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. I know what it feel like to be young out there and do. I did, listen, like I hear you say all the time, okay? You didn't choose God, God chose you. I didn't choose God, God, no, I didn't choose him.
Yeah, we had our mind made up to something else.
You understand?
God had a plan for us.
But God had a plan. You understand? But we have to start reversing this thing, like you said. We have to start putting God first. Young ladies, you start having your babies, let them know that we have a source. We have a source. For us Christians, his name is Jesus Christ. We are not ashamed of him. His name is Jesus Christ. This is our source. You understand? So when they run, they start to know, because the Bible even said, teach a child the way that he shall go, and when he grow older, he shall not depart from it. I didn't understand that at one point, but then the Lord showed it to me that when you teach, especially your girl child, you gotta look out for your girl child. They're not gonna be perfect people. Let me, Bishop Mala, can I say this? They are not going to be perfect, y'all. Young ladies, we know that you're not perfect. We know that you're going to stumble. We know that you're going to have temptation. We know this. But you have to have that mother in the back that even though I'm watching, you know what I love about the way you run your church, Bishop Mother? I love the way that you allow the newcomers, the young people, to come as you are.
Yeah, because the thing, I believe that if they come as they are.
Yes.
Once they come and you are teaching the word of God and the word begin to sink in, eventually they will change. I had an experience where
Hi, Chela Bats. Yeah, Mama.
Upset because a young lady came
Come on.
to a Thanksgiving table in a pants. No, this is a non-believer.
Come talk about it.
Who doesn't really know God, but came because
In a
she
pants.
was invited by a friend.
Yes.
And let me tell you, it was so bad that the service took a serious turn because the pastor was upset.
Upset because she came in the pants. Mm-hmm.
And spoke about it loud in the church among the believers that was there. But when time came for testimony and the young lady spoke, she said, I thank God that they invited me
Yes.
to a service tonight because I had in mind tonight to kill myself.
Oh, my God. Did y'all hear that, guys?
So when we as leaders, leading church and new believers come in, we have to be passionate.
Come on.
We have to use that love that's in 1 Corinthians 13.
Yeah.
Because they are coming off the street. They are coming to seek something new. And we don't know what their problems are.
Come on.
When they come in that door.
Come on.
If we show them love, if we show them God through us, Christ through us, they are able to change. But we are not giving the young people or the non-believers a chance.
A chance, and we
to come in the door and change immediately. We didn't change overnight. Because I sure didn't. It took me a very long time to get it together, okay? So we have to be careful when new believers walking into these churches today. We have to show them love, give them love, nurture them, because they're coming from a place that's been damaging them really bad.
Yes.
I mean, when you're hearing young teenagers talking about they depressed, nowadays we didn't know what depression was.
Oh my God.
I didn't even know the meaning of depression.
I didn't know no meaning of no depression when I was a teenager. I didn't know no 9, 10 years old killing themselves because they're depressed or they hang themselves because they've been teased at school. I didn't know. We never.
You don't know that. But today, this generation is loaded with, where I work, that's what you get. People coming in depressed. We didn't know that word. I didn't even know the meaning of that word till I got here. And I was in my, 40-something. I get to know what depression was because I couldn't understand. Because back home, when we were growing up, we didn't have all these fancy gadgets they have today. So we had to be outside.
Exactly.
We climbing tree, picking mango, picking orange. It was, matter of fact, Christmas time, we have to go and get the shovel together. We have to pick the gongo peas.
Exactly.
Back then.
We have to clean the rice.
Because the minute our parents look at us and say, you look idle, go and do that. Go iron some clothes. Go wash this. Go take
they see that you're not, young ladies, let me tell you, I don't know the parents that y'all have or had, but let me tell you, as soon as they didn't want to see you not doing anything, if you don't want to do something, you got to go hide somewhere where they can't see you. Because if they see that you're not doing anything, all of a sudden they go iron the uniform. You have to iron your brother uniform, your sister uniform, and this one. You have assignment to braid the little sister here. So all that, what I think that was doing, you are bounded. But how you say? Binding. You are binding with each others. You understand what I'm saying? You know?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Archbishop Mother, we could go on and on and on. But you know what? I'm so thankful to God for you because me, myself personally, I thank the Lord because, you know, it's not now that we know each other's. We know each other's from we young little girls, 14, 15 years. People may not know that, but we run up and down when we were 14, 15 years old. And yeah, we're doing modeling and floor shows and band and all these things, you know. And I'm telling you guys something. My Archbishop Mother has come a long way. She never smiled too much, but now she's smiling. I'm telling you, she's hugging people, and that gotta be God. That gotta be the love of God. No. She didn't have time for us girls. You know, you're all too playful or something. You know, she liked to be with her brother, you know, with the stereo thing on the oh, listen, it was just something else. But I thank the Lord that, you know, y'all just went out of my life. I don't know what had happened. You guys had just disappeared. And, you know, we know the story is a long story. Guys, let me tell y'all something. The book is still in. It's still coming. But I have a publisher. She's a female. Awesome young lady too. That's what I'm telling you. These are some powerful young women also. And she is not letting me settle for less. I'm getting aggravated and she's not letting me settle for less. She is grinding me with this book. But to God be the glory. There's so much that we can talk about. But I give thanks. You have to give thanks to the people that God, young ladies, that the people of God that God put in your life. You know, Bishop Mother, can I say that, you know, growing up and we playing around, we would never think, you know, as, you know, women that you know, God is going to call you to go to India and God is going to call you to go and feed the poor, and God is going to give you a congregation, and we come on, we looking at God like, wait a minute, God, you must be desperate right now. you understand?
It was nowhere in my mind that I would be doing this today. But like I said, you know what? He called me, and once he called you, you are marked for life. You could run and run and run and run all that you want.
Yes.
But when he's ready for you, he will definitely, believe me, he will take a hold of your hand.
Oh.
And he will show you some things that you will be amazed at what he can do for you.
Yes.
You know, I'm just thankful for this show, and I pray that my ambassador will have a successful program every time if he come on, you know, because sometimes, you know, we come on and we preach and we all preaching, but, you know, sometimes we just want to be real about what's happening.
We just want to talk.
Like I say to the younger generation today, these young mothers.
Sometimes, Mother, we just want to talk. You know, go ahead.
You better take a hold of your children and train them. Train them in the way, because later on, they will use it. I say to people, my two sons were with me in church, and they are not there with me today. They come around every now and again, but guess what? They know the Lord. I say, they have to go out there and find their own testimony. When they find that testimony and the Lord decides now to arrest them,
yeah,
and bring them into the place where when they come with their testimony, many will follow.
Come, I'm so glad that you say this, Archbishop, because of, you know, also the history that the walk that the Lord had me to walk before I became, you know, this was nowhere on me. You understand? So with that, what I do, you have to allow to trust God that God already have a seed in them. They're going to go so far, but your eyes is on them. You praying them through as they go. Sometimes they don't even want to hear nothing you have to say because they know what they know. They want to do what they go. But you in yourself have to know the seed is planted. The seed is planted. That seed is there. So you have to allow them sometime, because if you don't do that, what would happen is that they're going to do what you said to do. And what we are doing, we are delaying the process. My job is to pray them through.
Amen. That's our job, yes.
My job is to talk. Listen, Archbishop, I know I heard the stories in your house already, and you know we talk to them perspiring.
Yes.
You talk to them until they perspire. And my God, son Claudio, poor thing, I had them in a room one day. Every time them boys get out of hand, I tell them, come into my office, and I talk and I talk. At one point, Claudio started to strip and take off his clothes, and I don't care. I kept talking. I used to tell my son, I said, I'm going to talk. Why I'm going to keep talking? Because something got to stay.
Amen.
Something going to remain.
Something will stay there because it stayed in us, and that's why we only did but so much.
Mother, let me just say something. I am so grateful that the Lord is stirring up this de mujer a mujer, woman to woman talk. I'm so happy because, and I get very sentimental. You know, I'm a crybaby, y'all. If y'all didn't know, y'all gonna know. I'm a crybaby. And right now, my heart is so full because I know that this thing is so needed. This thing is so needed, and the young ladies don't know to say, help me. There's a testimony that a young lady placed on Facebook. It's not a secret because she placed it publicly. And I just ran into it this morning, and I started to read it. And I said, my God, this young lady, I think she's on right now because I saw her, she's on. And she lost her mom, and her mom was so tight. For what I'm reading, she put this on Facebook, and, you know, she was so tight with her mom, and she lost her mom. She lost her best friend. And she said, you know, guys, I see you, baby. I see you. Yes, baby, I see you. And I'm reading it, my Archbishop mother, I'm reading it, and I said, God, you told me to do this, because I mean, as soon as I went on Facebook, that's the first thing came up, and that's the first thing came up, and I started to read it, and I think I just friend her on Facebook, because, you know, I have a tendency to just friend the Christian people, and something is telling me, no, start friending the ones that look like you don't want to friend. Let me hear what's their problem. Let me hear what is going on. You understand? But this is a nice Christian young lady, and she lost her mom, Bishop Mother, and she's having a rough time. She plays on Facebook. She said, help me. She said, I'm dressing up. She said, I'm dressing up. I'm looking pretty with my turbans and my things, and I'm going to church. She said, but I'm depressed. I'm hurting for my mom, y'all. She said, I don't usually do this, but I'm crying out because I'm in so much pain. I lost my mom, and I'm in so much pain, and I don't know what to do. She said, so please don't push me down. She said, don't push me down. Don't turn your backs on me. Don't judge me. Help me. Build me up. Don't pull me down. I'm in pain. I'm suffering. I'm having a hard time because I lost my mom. Bishop, but I think she don't even know. When I read that thing hurt me so much because I know how Tifa is with me, and I have my daughter, and I know, my God, my kids, I know how they are with me, as a matter of fact. And
Yeah.
and I just put myself in her to picture the pain that she's going through. Why is she even have to say, people don't pull me down? Why she even have to say that? Don't pull me down. Don't criticize me.
Down, they was talking.
Something was going on. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? We gotta stop it. We gotta stop it. We have to start embracing these young girls. We have to start covering them. We can't criticize them. We gotta have patience. We gotta take time out for them. We gotta let them know you are beautiful queens. You are princess. You are worthy. You are good. You are powerful. You are chosen. You are blessed. You are everything that is good. We have to let them know, yes, you can, princess. Yes, you can, queens. Yes, you can. You are awesome, young lady. Do not let no man treat you like you are something that you put outside and you wipe your shoes off to come into the house. No, no, no. That is not who God called you to be. Young ladies, stop letting men call you that word, that B. I don't know if you can say it on live, but you know what I'm saying. You are not a dog. That's what that word means. That word, if you didn't know, let me tell you what that word means. That one that starts with B. Okay? It means a female dog. Stop using it. That's not who you are. You're not a female dog. You know what happens to, and I'm going to just say this, Bishop Madam, we're going to run. But you know what that word is? Is a female dog, when she's in heat, she discharges her menstrual. And it attracts all the other male dogs. And all of them start to surround her and smell her, and they want to have her. And what happened, she take them in. She would take in 10 of them, if it's possible, because they fight over her because the smell attracts them, the male dog. And what happened, she becomes their bee. Did you hear me, ladies? She becomes theirs. She becomes their bee because all of them had her. That's what that B word means, my beautiful queens. We got to change it up because we can't let our little babies coming up. We cannot let them tell them I'm a bad this or however. I know that you're not meaning it. And I'm not talking this about no specific person. I'm talking because I love you. And I be seeing some things, and this word is being used lightly. I went through my stuff, so I'm the last person to criticize you, ladies. I'm telling you, my story is there. And a lot of you not going to be able to handle my story, but you know what? It's my story. And I thank God for where he brought me from. So please, that is not who you are. That B word means dog. And when the female dog is in that month and that time, whatever, she attracts the male and they jump her. You understand? So please don't call yourself that, because that's not who you are. You are precious. You have so much to offer. Believe what I'm telling you. You have so much to offer. So, I know you don't mean nothing by it. It's, something that, and I'm not judging nobody. Please, please know from my heart. And I'm not judging anybody. I had to learn better myself. I had to learn better. So when you learn better, don't be afraid to teach it. I had to learn better. At one point in my life, I had to know that I didn't deserve the treatment that I was getting from the opposite sex. I had to learn certain things. I had to love me. I had to love me more than I love anybody else, because if you don't love you enough, you can't love, because when it all said and done, everybody gone about their business and you got to stay with you.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Lost and afraid. Go ahead, Bishop Mother.
I just want to read something to the public that's here.
Okay, Mama. Go ahead.
In Titus, the 2nd chapter,
Yeah.
it speaks of the woman, and it says, "But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine,
Yeah.
that the aged men
Mm-hmm.
over, be grieved, be temperate, sound in faith, in charity,
Yeah.
and in patience." Then it says that the aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things,
Of good things.
that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husband, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husband, that the word of God be not blasphemed.
Oh, come on.
And to the young men, it says, likewise, exhort to be sober-minded,
Yeah.
in all things showing thyself a pattern of good works, in doctrine showing uncorruptness, gravity, and sincerity, sound speech that cannot be condemned, that he that is of the contrary part may be ashamed, having no evil thing to say of you. Exhort servants to be obedient unto their own masters, and to please them well in all things, not answering, not purloining, but showing all good fidelity, that they may adorn the doctrine of God, our Savior, in all things.
Yeah.
For the grace of God that bringeth salvation hath appeared to all men, teaching us that denying ungodliness and worldly lust, we should live soberly, righteously, and godly in this present world, looking for that blessed hope and the glorious appearing of the great God and our Savior, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Gave himself for us, that he might redeem us from all iniquity, and purify unto himself a peculiar people, zealous of good works.
Yeah.
Things speak and exhort and rebuke with all authority.
Yeah.
Let no man despise thee.
Yeah.
You see,
I like that last piece there. Let no man despise thee.
Amen. So I just want to urge the people of God, and even those of you that don't know him, try to know him. Listen to me. Forget all what you have seen on TV and how you see people pray and how you see people do and how you see people preach. Just be you.
Amen.
It's about you and God.
Come on. Come on.
Speak to him and let him direct your path,
Yes.
people of God.
Yes.
We are doing a lot of things of self, and we are not waiting
For God. Amen. Amen.
Proverbs 16:3 says, "Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established." Speak to him. Put it in his hand.
Yes.
And believe me, it doesn't matter what nobody else says, because there's always somebody with a
Some
stubborn
sayers,
that
yeah.
wants to bring up your past.
You want to go and dive down and bring up your past. That's all right, because mine is public now. Go ahead.
It passed. You hear the word? It passed already.
Yeah.
So whoever wants to bring it up, that's their problem.
That's
You
put
keep
on their
going.
diving suit and go down there and dig it up. Yeah.
Begin to show respect to your elders, to your parents. If you want to live long, show respect. This is all we are asking of you.
Amen.
Show respect.
Yes.
You will learn.
Okay.
And if you're not showing respect, of course, you will not learn because nobody will want to teach you. Nobody will want to express or exchange their knowledge with you.
Yeah.
Their wisdom, you know, and we have to begin to respect our elders, respect one another. Let us stop holding grudge. Begin to love people for who they are. Listen to me. You can't change them. Put them to God. God is the only one that can change anybody. You can't do it.
Okay.
Stop holding grudge. This is why we cannot get along, because we are not putting things in God's hand and leave it there.
Amen.
Put God first in everything that you do.
And
Manage Him in everything that you're going to do. Manage God.
And
I
He will.
remember I didn't know God well, but my mother used to say to me, when you go into school in the morning, said it, you know, you have to memorize the Lord is my shepherd. Make sure you say the 23rd Psalm. When you're going to do this, say 121. When you're going to do this, say 27. You know, and it was a constant thing. We can teach our children, people of God. We can teach them. My mother, I didn't know God, but she used to make sure and tell me, you better make sure. When I started to go and look up at work and stuff, she said, you make sure when you leave in this house, you put it before God, and when you go through that door, you go through that door, your 23rd Psalm, your 27th Psalm, and your 121. That's what it was. Simple things like those, it stays with us. It stays with us. And eventually, those seeds begin to grow in us. And it wants us then to go and seek Him for ourselves. Because something begins to bubble inside of us. Simple little prayers. Our Father, teach your children. Come on. You don't have to wait for people out there to teach them. You do it. You do it. It is your job to do that, to teach them. But if you are not, of course, they're going to do what everybody out there doing, because they have nothing in them, no substance, no way at all, to make them think and say, hey, I think this thing is wrong. We, as parents, home, we need to teach them. Put God in everything that you do. Put Him first. Every test I used to have to go and do. I had my whole sequence, 23, 27, 121. A whole breakdown, man. But I didn't know God for myself to say, well, I go in, I was baptized. I wasn't even baptized. I didn't even have that in my mind. But these are the things that my mother put in me. So we did it, you know, just because He said do it. But eventually we realized.
There you go. Exactly. Exactly. That's one of the things that one of the biggest treasures that my mom left with her 6 children is that she gave us God. Lord, it make me feel like crying, but you know, she gave us God, and she didn't stop there. She gave God to her grandchildren, and she passed it down. So, you know, they know. So, you know, even if they try to depart from it, they're going to come back. No, everybody is going to worship God in different ways. You know, I follow my mom's footsteps. My older sister, she follow in this way of worship. But it doesn't mean because the others going to their mega church and worship. It finished. Okay. You know, all these things are things that we got to work on. We got to let people be who God called them to be and where God called them to be. You know, not because God called me here, this is where, you know, my kids, I would bring them because that's what I did. I introduced it to my kids. They know. And even if they're not attending for whatever reason and doing like their own little thing, they know. It's in them.
Yeah, it's in them.
So why are we worried? We don't need to worry. We just gotta keep that eye. Because I'm pretty sure your mom, you know, probably just watching y'all from a distance, and we think that we escaping or something. She like, okay.
No, my favorite thing was,
Listen.
You see you? You see you? That was it.
Okay,
You
right.
see you? Because she already knows that I don't pray. And I know God will take charge. And eventually, I will see you right here with me. I'm so tired, so done. So, it's just a matter, the young generation, they think that their parents is actually their enemy. But I want them to know that it's not so.
We just
Your
love you.
parents love you.
Yeah.
And they want the best
For you.
for you.
Yeah.
So we must be careful how we want to pass on. Some parents are very rigid. I was one of those parents. Let me tell you, I was fire with my two sons. I said fire. They could say how good when I was in there, like in their face. But sometimes we have to let up. I let up so much so with my grandchildren that Lord Jesus, all my sons will say, you see you? No, if it was me, when it was my time, it would have been this. But all I hear you saying is, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it, and you're not doing it. No, because it's not my turn to do that.
I may say that about Tifa. I may say, I don't know. We was raised by two different mothers. Because, the things Tifa getting away with, I don't know why she getting away with these things. We were raised, he tells her, he said, we were raised by two different mothers. I don't know about this. But you learn, you start to learn,
We love them. We love them, and we just want the best for them and for you. So,
Okay, well, Bishop Mother, I think, boy, we did it out tonight, huh?
Amen. This was awesome. I'm looking forward to the second one.
I'm looking forward to.
The audience,
Ladies.
That's what we was discussing here. As we said, we don't want to make it a preaching forum. But
No.
We want to make it a conversation.
A talk. We talking. Right. It's not a preach.
Reason together.
The Bible said that. Let us reason together.
And let us try to make, better family manners at home. Let us try to bring our family together again. And let us just show others that we, as people of God, are able to keep our house in order. Yes,
Mother. Listen, Jennifer said this should be 2 hours. Jenny's rebelling over there. Jen is rebelling over there. Jenny said, no, this should be 2 hours. Oh, God, I'm sorry. No, we got to go because we don't want to overwhelm nobody, And ladies, let me know that this is what I'm thinking to do every first Monday and every last Monday of the month. We're going to have different speakers. Let me know if you have any topic that that you think we should touch or we should, talk about. But right now, we are getting ready to go. Again, tell your beautiful girls, tell them I love you, your granddaughters, whoever they are to you, children that you raise yourself, children that is not even your spiritual children. I have a son that God placed in my life, and he's like my son too. You understand? So whatever children, God, we are nurturers. Just go ahead and, especially your young ladies, let them know every day how much they are worth. And I don't care. There's nothing that you can do. There's nothing that you can do that will make me deny you. Nothing that you can do that will make me deny you. You are my child. When others beating up on you out there, you have me to come to. And I'm going to console you, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you, but I'm going to say it to you with love. You have to let your girls know that, yes, people will criticize you. I'm going to just leave this as I go. Do not, ladies, listen carefully. Do not let the opinion of others become your reality. Do not let the opinion of others towards you become your reality. Rise above it. Rise above it. I've learned too much that I've seen now. I'm in the thing. I'm in the church thing now. So I get to see. I get to hear. I watch. I hear the backgrounds and the everything that everybody. So, there's no fooling me right now because I know everybody had a life. And everybody had a process. It may not be the same walk.
Yeah.
And people think sinning is because you know you're in a club and but you lie, you're a gossiper, you put down people, you judge people. All that is sinning. It's sin. Sin is sin. You understand? So let's try to love our girls more and let them feel that they can come to us with anything. Yes. Mothers, remember, you may not like the things that they're doing, but you love them. Don't confuse it. You may not love the thing that they're doing, but you love them.
Yes, man. Yes.
Can I say it again, Mother?
Yes.
You may not love the things that they are doing, but them you love. You got to give them unconditional love. Sometimes it's tough. People say tough love, but yeah, tough love, but you got to let them feel I am there, because guess what? When the world put them down, they don't have nowhere else to go. So what they start to do, especially the females, they start to look for love in all the wrong places.
There you go. There you go.
Because what they're really looking for is that tender, loving care. And men would see that they are vulnerable, and they will see and detect the weakness in them, and then they start to use them.
Yes.
Because they're so hungry for love. They are hungry for love. They're not bad. They're not bad. They need love. They need love. Women of God, the young girls, they just need love. They need to look at you in your eyes and see you're not judging, or I am. Let me talk about me. I'm not judging them, but I'm trying to get them to another level of self-love for their own self. Okay? So, Bishop Mother, I love you.
Love you too, baby. Love you. I want everybody that's listening, before we close, Mother, I want everybody that's listening to write on the field. Turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor, I love you. Just write that for me, please.
Listen, the Bishop Mother said, the Archbishop Mother said she wants everybody to turn to their neighbor. I'm going to tell you something. I hear Bishop Jacob, one of those preachers say, if you don't have nobody to lay hands on, you lay hands on your own self.
That's right.
So if you don't have nobody to turn to and say, I love you, say, I love you to your own self. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Everybody, please do.
Come on, put it up. Come on. You see, obedience is better than sacrifice. What you say, Mother?
The Lord bless thee and keep thee.
Okay.
The Lord make his face to shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. The Lord lift up his countenance upon thee, and may he give you peace. May peace reign on this program. May peace reign in this program. May peace, I say again, may peace reign in this program. That others are able to jump on it and feel the love and be able to reason one with another and help each other on this program. Bless you.
Thank you.
Keep you and guide you.
Thank you so much, my Archbishop. I love you so much, Mama.
Love you too, Mama.
Thank you. I'm going to close.
People of God,
Mm-hmm.
I am out.
Okay,
Have a blessed
babe.
night, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for inviting me onto this program, Bishop. I really, really, really.
This is not your first and your last time now. Don't try it.
Well, let's see what the Lord has in store for us. Let's see.
Okay. Okay, I love you.
Love you too,
And
Mama. Good night, Steve.
Good night. Good night.
Okay, so our Archbishop Mother left the live. So we are, come on, put up some love for her. Come on, ladies. If y'all enjoyed what was being said, put up some love for her. I think she was really down to earth. She was really true. You know, she didn't come up here and try to pretend, and no, she really gave you, you know, what God said to say, and she gave you her Okay? And that there is precious because she didn't have to do that. So we want to say that we love her and we appreciate her. And we can't wait for her to come back again. And this woman to woman talk. De mujer a mujer. Those that don't speak Spanish, this is how this program started out. It started out in Spanish in Panama. De mujer a mujer, which means woman to woman. Let's talk. Okay? So God bless you all. The next, I think we're gonna meet again because it's every first Monday of the month and every last Monday of the month. But I'm gonna give reminders to let you know that that this specific Monday we are coming back again and we are talk. The Lord is placing in my spirit for the end of the month. That Monday is to talk. We got to address depression. We got to address it, ladies. It's killing people. People are dying and being ashamed because it's like a shame. People don't want to deal with mental illness. People don't want to deal with mental illness because you're going to be judged. So the next topic we coming at the end of the month, we coming at and we're going to attack that demon of depression. We're going to attack it head first. We're going. When I say we're going to attack it, meaning by talking, so it don't become, something of a secret anymore. We're going to expose it. We're going to really expose it. And when we expose it, then we start to heal. We start to heal. And we start to heal. In Jesus' name. So I love you. I love you, Bishop. I already gave her a benediction. I'm just running my mouth right now. But I love you. God bless you. Gotta go. Love you guys. Queens. My beautiful princess, my beautiful queens. I keep this. This is right here on my desk to remind me who we are. My beautiful queens. I love you so much. Mwah. Mwah.